Howdy there, true believers. Welcome back to New World Nerds. I'm Superman Nico.
What's up? What's up, fresh?
If this is your first time here at the channel, make sure to subscribe down below so you never miss one of our nerd-tastic videos. You stumbled onto my For Casual series where I break down one piece of comic book lore in the simplest way I can. I only ask two things on my viewers of these videos. One, if you're a casual fan, let me know if this helped you at all. And two, if you're a hardcore fan, let me know how I did. The subject of this For Casual videos is Cloak and Dagger out on FreeForm next week. It depends what time I get this video out. It's probably a lot closer than a week, but you know what I mean. It's on FreeForm nonetheless. The reason I want to talk about these two particular characters is because I was researching it all on my own because I've actually never read Cloak and Dagger comics. I've only seen them pop up in the bigger team-ups. So it's really interesting to find out more about these characters, and now I'm really excited to see the show. These are the three things I'm going to be explaining in this video and that you're going to know by the end of it. 1, their comic book origins. 2, what powers do they have? And 3, how do they fit into the larger MCU? First, let's start off with names. Cloak is Tyrone Johnson and Dagger is Taddy Bowen. These teens run away from home. No, not those ones. These two teens run away from home and end up in a lot of trouble. They end up getting mixed up in the wrong crowd and become lab rats for this experimental drug known as Magia. Mangy? It boils down to being super heroin. This drug ends up bringing the powers out of them, the darkness out of Tyrone, and the lightness out of Tandy. So let's get into their powers. Cloak is the darkness and Dagger is the light. Sounds pretty straightforward, doesn't it? Not quite. Dagger can throw light daggers, big surprise there, and she can also stun her foes by making them confront their darkness. Cloak's powers are a little less straightforward, and they come with strange side effects. He hungers for the life force of other people, and he's a conduit to something called the Predator. I don't expect them to go that crazy in the TV show. Cloak's powers is that he can teleport through the dark dimension. He's not actually just teleporting from one place to another. His teleportation works from moving through the portal, through the dark dimension, and he comes back out into the real world in a completely new place. Dagger can also help alleviate that hunger that the Predator gives Cloak. Also, I feel like a lot of Dagger's powers are just there so she can take care of Cloak. I think they're going to make them more dependable on each other. Now, how does this show fit into the rest of the Marvel Cinematic Universe? In the trailer, it stated that this show is going to be taking place in New Orleans, and there's not many other superheroes for them to run into, with most of the heroes being concentrated into the New York area, much like the comics. If there are any crossovers outside of a few mentions or newspaper clippings, they're definitely going to be on the Marvel TV side and not the movie side. They do not have the budget for that. In the trailer, we can also see a sign for Roxxon Mobile. This company has showed up a lot in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's shown up in the first Iron Man movie, in Agent Carter, Daredevil, and Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Let's go back to our 3 bullets for this video. 1, origins. So they both ran away from home and ended up getting experimented on with superheroine, also known as Mangia. Number 2, powers. He can suck the life force out of people and teleport through the dark dimension. She can throw light daggers, blind you with her rays of light, and also stun you by making you confront your fears. God, she is not someone I want to run into. Don't forget she can also alleviate Cloak's hunger for the life forces of other people. Talk about hangry, am I right? 3, how do they fit into the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Well, this is going to be a pretty self-contained story to the city of New Orleans. We might get a few mentions or Easter eggs for the larger MCU, but don't expect a major crossover like in the CW shows. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Casual fans, let me know if I made this any simpler for you. Hardcore fans, let me know how I did down in the comments. Leave a like down below if you feel like we deserve it. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon so you can get notifications whenever we release a nerdtastic video. Follow us on your social medias at New World Nerds. That's all I got for you today, folks. Keep nerding out there, true believers. And make sure to go ahead and check out one of these fine videos we got for you. They're great. They're hilarious. What else are you going to do with your life? Do it.
Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe.